Once you've got everything set up and you've started taking observations, you may want to start using the assessment features. You'll want to make assessments against the framework you've added. To make sure you're set up properly to do this, go to the menu to the top left of the web suite and select Administration. On the left-hand side, you can access your frameworks, and then select the framework you're using and click on Edit. On the right-hand side, you'll see assessment periods. I've got the assessment periods in this example set up termly, so I can compare the data of one term with previous terms. These ones have got yellow notices on them. This tells me that I can't change the dates because I've already got assessment within them. But I can click on Add at the top to add the coming terms. On the left here, you can see the assessment scheme set for this framework is the default alternative. In the menu on the left, I can see Assessment. If I click on Assessment, I'll see a list of the different assessment options that have been set up. Here's Default Alternative. This is the assessment system that was active for the Development Matters framework we looked at a moment ago. If I click on Edit, I can see how this is set up. I can see we've got Emerging, Developing and Secure. These can be edited, as can the abbreviations. Over on the right, you can see Number of Observations. This one is set up, so if a child has got between 1 and 3 observations against a particular objective, it'll automatically set them a judgment of Emerging. 4 and 7, Developing, and over 8 observations, they'll be judged as Secure. You can change the colours that relate to these judgments. You can adjust the number of observations, and you can also change the parameters for the percentage coverage. At the moment, we are in the Admin area. I can use the menu to the top left to re-access the Web Suite homepage. In the menu on the left, there's a button called Assessment. Here, I can see the details of assessment on the right, and a button to create a filter beneath it. Now I can set up my filters. I'm going to select Blackbird Class, All Learners, Development Matters Framework, and I'm going to select Communication and Language and Early Learning Goals as the objective level. I'm going to select the current assessment end period, and I'm going to tick to apply the assessment assistant, and Apply. This will load up the assessment table, and I can click here to expand it and see the objectives within the category. So I can see each of the children in Blackbird's class across the top, and then the objectives and the judgments against them beneath. This judgment here is showing a grey corner. This means it was set prior to this assessment period, and it's been pulled through from the previous one. This one's got a blue corner. This means it's been set by the assessment assistant. Justin has got 2 observations against this objective, so the assessment assistant has automatically given him a judgment of Emerging. If I click on the judgment, I can see those 2 observations. Beneath the observations, I can see the judgment, and if I wasn't happy that the assessment assistant was correct, I could change it. If I look over the table and I'm happy with the judgments that have been brought forward or made by the assessment assistant, I can go to the top right and I can save the suggested judgments. If I'm making manual adjustments, for example, if I click on the Emerging here and change it to Developing and Apply, Evidence Me will remember the last judgment I set, and I can then right-click on others to set them to the saved objective. On the left-hand side here, if I right-click on the objective, it will set the saved judgment for all learners against that objective. Now, if a child has got 2 observations against an objective and the assessment assistant has judged that child as Emerging, and you come in and change them to Secure because you know that's where they're at, you don't usually want the next observation, the 3rd observation this objective's tagged in, to revert the child's judgment back to Emerging. We're going to return briefly to the administration area where we set up the assessment. In this area here, you can see 2 options at the top. The right of these allows you to stop the assessment assistant overriding your manual judgments. And the one on the left allows you to choose whether you want your manual judgments to impact the coverage bar percentage. We're going to have a look at the coverage bar percentage now. At the top against the category, there's a judgment and a percentage score, and that's based on the judgments set against each objective in the category. On the right here, Simon has been judged as Developing against each objective, and that's given him a judgment of Developing against the category. Next to him, Roberta has a judgment of Developing as well, but her percentage score is slightly higher. And if we look at the judgments, you can see that she's achieved mostly Developing, but some Secure. The higher the judgments, the higher the percentage will be. And if we look back to our setup, we'll see that an automated judgment of Developing will be set if coverage is between 31 and 90%. We can adjust this. Justin here has got a lower percentage because he's achieved a couple of Emerging judgments. This percentage is still above 31 though, so he's got an automated judgment of Developing. You can choose how to set up the assessment scheme to make the assessment assistant work for you. If you're happy with your picture of assessment and want to download a copy to print or share, you can click on the printer at the top. Click on Click here to download, and then it will open up a PDF version that you can then save, print or email. And if you want to look at data from a previous snapshot, you can edit the filter and change the end period for the time you want to look at. And don't forget that you can view the data by class or by group within a class. You can also use the app to view the assessment area. Simply tap on Profiles to the bottom left, select the class, and then tap on the child you wish to view. If you scroll down, you'll see the observations that are relevant to their assessment, and then you can tap on the categories or the judgments to view them or change them. If you're using Birth to 5 Matters, the assessment is slightly different. You'll first need to check the framework is active in the administration area. Let's see here, Birth to 5, and that's active. You'll need to check that you've got the snapshots created for the current time, and then set up the assessment area if you want to set up and use the assessment assistant. Choose and edit Birth to 5, and then have a look at the ranges and add any numbers of observations you want to automate judgments within the ranges. Use the assessment area to set up your data correctly. You can start by creating filters and using the assessment assistant. You'll see here that I've got observations setting an automated judgment for just these children. If there are no observations, a judgment will not be set. If you don't use the assessment assistant, you can just click on the ranges and adjust them yourself. You can choose a range, and if you click on the eye next to the range, it will tell you the details of that range. When you click on Apply, the range will add in. Of course, you can save in or override the ones that the assessment assistant has made as well, and you can see any relevant observations here.